Along with the release of an action-packed threequel, we're bringing you a new season of an adventure drama, the premiere of a live-action manga classic, the 14th and final season of an adult animated hit, and a young adult animated spin-off series that's just getting started. It's all coming up on this week's What to Watch.
9 seconds.
Adding itself into theaters is the Equalizer III because Denzel just can't be stopped. Of course, if there's a third installment of something, that's a good sign. Meaning the previous two, which also starred Denzel Washington and were directed by Antoine Fuqua, were really something. And indeed they were. The first film is fresh on the tomato meter while both 1 and 2 boast strong audience scores. So it's not surprising that they both also performed quite well at the box office. And while the success of the previous two is one reason to put yourself in this equation, another would be that number 3 offers up a brand new location and a new set of circumstances. In it, Denzel's Robert McCall finds himself serving justice in southern Italy, where he ends up jumping in to take on some crime bosses to help the locals out of a tough situation. The third reason to consider The Equalizer 3 is that this franchise clearly isn't going anywhere. As you might remember, the films are loosely based on the 1980s TV series, while a new series, yet another reboot of the original show, premiered on CBS in 2021, starring Queen Latifah, and is still going strong.
We didn't defeat the Dark One. We set him free. No one should have that much power.
Clocking in for a second season on Prime is the adventure drama series The Wheel of Time. Season 2 was announced before the first one even premiered, and that confidence paid off with a certified fresh first season, which critics said succeeds admirably in making Robert Jordan's epic approachable for the uninitiated. And speaking of Jordan, the second reason to give this one a spin is that it is based on his popular book series, published between 1990 and 2013, with Season 2 combining elements from books 2 and 3, if you know you know. And because some fun facts also make good reasons to watch a show, it's worth noting that showrunner Rafe Judkins, who developed the series for Prime, appeared as a contestant on the 11th season of Survivor in Guatemala. The tribe has spoken.
There's no one messes with my friends.
Hitting Netflix this week is the new series One Piece. This is a live-action adaptation of the ongoing 1997 Japanese manga series of the same name by Eiichiro Oda, which is the first and biggest reason to check this one out. The second reason is that this series, which will focus on the East Blue Saga and intro the members of the Straw Hat Pirates, hopes to be an accessible pathway to the epic and vast manga world that has been created for One Piece. And thirdly, the one and only Ian McShane is providing the narration for the series, which frankly should be mandatory for pretty much all shows, ever.
Not the fresh young agent anymore. Dozens of knife and projectile wounds. Your liver is hanging on by a thread. How many concussions have you had?
It's not a concussion if you remember it.
Arriving for its 14th season is the animated FX series Archer. And not only is it season 14 for this series, it is also the last. So how will it all end? What a great reason to give this season a watch. Another reason is that not only has the show won 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and 4 Critics' Choice Awards, the 11 previous seasons that have enough reviews are all fresh, which is good enough for a 90% tomato meter average. And fear not, fans of the show, because with various companion books having been published and a nationwide tour with actors reimagining scenes from the show, clearly Archer has found a place in popular culture, and that's reason enough to finish strong with season 14.
Action stuff.
Found you.
Now that is a party I don't want to miss.
And premiering on Max is the YA animated series Adventure Time, Fiona and Cake. Cake makes everything better. This is the third series in the franchise and is a spin-off of the Cartoon Network show Adventure Time, which is a great first reason to go on this adventure. Another would be that the idea for the gender-swapped main characters Fiona and Cake began as some drawings that were posted to social media early in the show's run, which eventually turned into real characters in an episode, and now they're getting their own show. What a journey! And fans will be happy happy to know that this spin-off is in good hands, with executive producer Adam Muto, who was previously showrunner for Adventure Time toward the end of its run, and also oversaw production of the Distant Land special that came out in 2020. So the dude knows what's up is all I'm saying. Okay, that's it. 5 picks to help you keep your viewing calendar in one piece. Be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did check out, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. That's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.